those rough patches that we'll have to get through before achieving the big goal, those challenges, those problems, those shake that we'll have to get through. I was like, wow, woo, your emotions will lead you astray. Wow, no. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. As usual, if this is your first time of coming across my channel, don't forget to subscribe, comment, like and share. Also, let me use this medium to give a special shout out to you guys for your unwavering love and your support. Guys, I am so grateful. Thank you so much. On today's video, I'm going to be sharing the book Excerpts with us. If you can remember in my introduction video, it's also part of the things I said I was going to do in this channel. So here is my first book that I'm sharing with us. So, praise up. The name of the book is The Deep by Seth Godin. This author is actually very brilliant. This is actually my first time reading this book and I'm literally blown away. So The Deep is a very precise and straight to the point kind of book. It's a very little book. I'm here with the book. This is in reverse, so you can't really read the words very well. It's a very little book that teaches you when to quit and when not to quit, and when to stick. Just like the author said. Like I said, you can't read it. It's in reverse. From the author's definition, the deep actually means those rough patches that we'll have to get through before achieving the big goal. Those hurdles, those problems and all of them, I'm trying to explain better, that we'll have to get through before achieving the big goal. Like for example, no, not really for example, like let me illustrate it very well. Like there are times we want to achieve something big, or we always have this, definitely we must have goals in life, and then at some point we find out that at some point we are faced with some kind of problems and challenges that, that would either make us quit or not. So that's actually what the deep is. It's those rough patches that we have to get through before achieving the big goal. Those challenges, those problems, those shake that we have to get through before achieving the big goal. That is what the deep is. Precisely, straight to the point, period. I'm going to be sharing six takeaways from the book. I'm not really necessarily reviewing the book. I mean, if you want to do that, you're probably going to sleep here, because you have to read the book page by page and talk about the book extensively. But that's not what we're doing. I just want to share takeaways from the book that made sense to me and gave me a mindset shift. So that's what we're doing today. First one is, it is the choice to give it a shot and then quit that you must avoid if you want to succeed. When I read that, I was like, wow, was just the first word that came out of my mind to further explain it. But I think this happens to us. Oftentimes, we are always tempted to start something. I know one thing about starting something, we are always very excited to start something. But then at the end of the day, just because the thing is not really meeting the expectation we expected it to meet, yes, expectation we expected to meet at that time, we now start feeling tired. I think every one of us have faced that kind of problem. Yes, we always start something and then at the end of the day we find ourselves quitting. So this book is saying that it's even better you don't even start than giving it a shot and then quitting and then not taking it through that we must avoid if you want to succeed. If you say you want to do something, if you say you want to start something, I think it's necessary for all of us. I'm not talking about, I'm even talking to myself. If you want to start something, I think it's best to put in our all and then see that we finish it to the end. That is how you're going to succeed. So the second one says, never quit something with a great long-term potential just because you can't deal with the stress of the moment. Yes. There is nothing we are going to do in this life. There is no business you want to start. There is no career you want to start. There is no job, there is no work you want to start that will not give you stress. I think stress is part of, just like what the definition of the deep is, those you have to go through challenges. There are hurdles and rough patches that you have to go through in life if you really want to succeed. It is not avoidable. So because you're going through this and it's giving you a lot of stress, it does not mean you should quit. So that's what this point is saying. You shouldn't quit something with a great long-term potential. Persevere. Bro, because at the end of the day, you're going to reap the goodness, because definitely you must reap the fruits of persevering. You shouldn't quit something just because it's giving you stress and headache. And it's very easy to want to start something and then quit along the way just because we're not seeing the long-term benefits yet. But we just need to apply perseverance in everything we're doing, our jobs, our career, our relationships, all of them. Just because it's stressing us now does not mean that it wouldn't, bear good fruits in the future. Hope that explanation shall make sense. Let me know what you think in the comment sections below. I would love to hear your thoughts. Take away the third excerpt says, if you're making decisions based on how you're feeling at the moment, you're going to be making the wrong decision. This point is actually straight to the point. I'm sure, and this is not the first time you're hearing this kind of thing, that your emotions will lead you astray. Not like astray, but when it comes to making decisions, you need to put your feelings aside, one, please, and do not make decisions based on how you feel. That's why most times it's advised that when it comes to making decisions, you shouldn't even make decisions immediately. You have to think about it, and take your time, take enough time to address it, and be sure that you're not feeling a certain kind of way when making that decision. You need to be logical, and you shouldn't let your emotions cloud your sense of judgment. Fourth one on the list says, if you've got as much as you've got, use it. So this goes to say that you just need to start from where you are and what you have. You don't need to have the whole world. You don't need to have it all. You don't need to have it complete for you to actually start. Whether you want to start a business, a hobby, whatever, you just don't need to have everything. You just need to start with what you have. Use what you have. Start with what you have. That is what this point is actually talking about. Use it to become the best in the world, to change the game and to set the agenda for everybody, for everyone else. You don't need to have it all. Start, and then along the line, you're going to have it complete. You're going to figure it out one step at a time. The fifth one says, if it scares you, it might be a good thing to try. So just because you're afraid of it, just because the idea of something you want to start scares you, does not mean you have to quit even without even trying. Try it out regardless. Okay, it's just like me starting this YouTube channel. When I started, I was a bit afraid, I was scared because I'm doing all the things I didn't like to do. But here I am, I'm trying my best at it, and it's actually amazing. It's amazing because I'm figuring a part of me, and at the end of the day, I've come to realize that the fear doesn't really matter anymore. It's something that I'm now doing, and I'll continue to do. The last one, but not the least one, the sixth excerpt says, in your search for a quick fix, you almost certainly waste time and definitely waste energy jumping back and forth. The lure of quick fixes is around us, and it's something that is most dominant in our generation. We want quick fixes, we want to get there, we don't want to follow the due procedure and the due process, which is bad because quick fixes, one thing about quick fixes is that it's disheartening and it's almost counterproductive. Nothing good comes out of quick fixes, because at the end of the day, you find out that you are where you started. So that's why taking your time and going through the process is very, very important if you really want to grow. And we should forget anything about quick fixes, man. Go through the process. Process is good. Process is key. Process is educating because you have a story to tell. But going from 1 to 10, no. So hey guys, we've come to the end of today's video. Please don't forget to share your thoughts in the comment section below, and don't forget to subscribe if you're new here. Don't forget to comment, and don't forget to like and turn on your post notification. Please share to your friends, your family and friends. This is a very educated session, so please, thank you, I love you.